Welcome. I'm Mark from the Crimson Sage, your guide to the narrative boards of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Tonight's board is all about creating an effective ruins theme. The inspiration for the Ruined Hab board is any post-apocalyptic video game taking place in an urban setting. I'm thinking games like Fallout. As always, this board is used in my tournaments and casual games. I hope you enjoy the Ruined Hab.
The Ruined Hab is basically a wrecked city block. I want towering buildings here, with entire walls broken away and lots of places for things to hide. The trick with a board like this is that, although it looks good, giant buildings can be hard to play on. The big towers are line of sight blockers, but they are narrow enough so that units can still maneuver to hide behind them. Of course, even big units like knights can use the ruined buildings to their advantage. The primary challenge was in getting the buildings so they wouldn't fall over. I decided to attack the two big ones together. Now, flyers can sit on top without worrying about the building tipping. Just don't bump the table too hard. The entire central area is area terrain, meaning anything that gets a cover save. They also get slowed down and vehicles may get stuck. The surrounding area is largely open, but each corner has some smaller buildings which are also area terrain. This board allows vehicles to move around the edges, while close combat troops duke it out in the middle. This board was designed with assault units in mind. Scouts and jump units are able to clamber up the building. Many of the upper floors are still intact, allowing a greater range of fire while still being in cover. Like all of my boards, the Ruined Hab is designed for tournaments. It is divided into 5 sections and can be quickly dismantled and transported to remote sites. It's made of half-inch styrofoam boards which have been reinforced with a single wooden plank running along one edge. These planks are used to add strength to the board and help hold the boards together. The central ruin is a single large piece. The towers are simply placed on it strategically. This is a flat surface with the central area painted grey. This makes it clear where the ruined area is supposed to go. A couple of roads lead into the Hab, with the smaller buildings flanking the road. When designing the board, I was going for thoroughly decrepit. This place has been wrecked for a while. Foliage has started to overrun the ruins, with large swaths of vegetation hanging down from the different levels. The ventilation shafts on the towers have long become infested with growth and are now thoroughly clogged. The tower has been placed on sub-areas which you can see peeking up from under the towers. Even with the undergrowth, the signage reminds us of what this place used to be. For those who have read my blog, you know that I put a lot of value in narrative battles. My games shouldn't be just about winning. There needs to be a backstory. This one's a simple one. It's a kill point game, so the orcs and marines are simply trying to wipe each other out. The orcs have amassed a big mob of boys, supported by some knobs and led by a war boss. The knobs have a tiny little madgok with them. A weird boy is also present and is dancing a little warp dance on top one of the smaller ruins. A bunch of ludus have formed up in another ruin, while the deathcopters are attempting to flank the marines or take out the tank. The marines have brought in their assault centurions for this one. They are ideal ruins fighters, but still might have trouble with all of those boys. To help them out, a dreadnought is lumbering up behind with a master of the forge ready to fix the big guy if needed. Standard tacticals make up the rear, while fire support is provided by devastators and a predator tank. Oh, and let's not forget those sniper scouts who have infiltrated into a building. This is a tricky board to play on, but it's one of my favorites because of the towering ruins. If you'd like a chance to play on this board, why don't you come out to one of my events? And stay tuned for more walkthroughs of different boards I've designed. Feel free to leave comments and ideas.